Today we're going to take a deep look at this brand new set from Diamond K Toys. Now this company has made two versions of this thing, and I'll show you that on the screen here in a little bit. But today we're looking at version B, and this is the Super Hedgehog head, which is pretty fitting because these guys, when they're Super Saiyan 3, certainly look like little hedgehogs. Previously on this channel, when I reviewed the actual figure for Gotenks, I reviewed this set, which has just been repackaged, but this set here from KW Studio. So I will compare the two, and if you end up liking this KW Studio version, it might be a little harder to get, but I think there is a shiny version available in 5K Toys. Anyway, this was available as a couple different sets you could buy and put together to upgrade or technically downgrade him into his base form. But today's set is actually pretty loaded. This thing has a lot of stuff in it, so I am very excited to open this thing up. I've seen some pictures online. Some people have already been showing them off, so I'm a little late to the game. But that's what happens when you have a lot of stuff to talk about. Anyway, let's open this thing up, and I got mine off of AliExpress. I will leave a link down in the description below. Now, I opened the box with a big old razor blade because I'm crazy, and because I'm an open box guy. I don't care. So that's not how they ship, okay? Oh, I already really like this packaging. So they've kind of gone with the shfiguarts inspired idea of flipping open the flap and having instructions to tell you how all of this works, which is really cool, and a list of the parts. And when you flip it over, there you go. Oh wow. It's saying that if it's curved in the box, you can heat it up, straighten it out. But having a curved one is actually kind of cool. So now that makes me think, either with this one or with other ones, that heating it up could be really fun. And then creating this like arc. This is super interesting because there is like the volleyball thing with Boo in it, and you can actually turn it into a keychain, which is a pretty wild idea, but I really like that. I think more brands should do that. All right, man, look at how loaded down this set is. This is intense. Now, the difference between this and the A version has blue effects instead of yellow. I personally wanted yellow because I think that's actually more screen accurate. A lot of great details already. I'm actually really liking these face sculpts right out of the bat. Right out of the bat? Right off the bat. Or just right off the bat. So where should we start? But maybe just with these little additional electricity effects or spark effects, whatever you would want to call these. They appear to be the exact same thing. The coloring has just changed a little bit through the process. So like one has a little bit more yellow in different spots. But this is nice, a very simple thing, and you could use this with a lot of figures. You could definitely wrap this around people and have it look like they're charging up or whatever. And if you'd like to buy some artwork that I've done, this is one of them. You can do that. The link is down in the description below and in the pinned comment. And here it is with that slight curve, which I do kind of like, but they did warn us, so I guess they really expected that to happen in the box, which is really interesting. Why is that? It's a type of material, obviously. In regards to the look and finish of it, it's not perfect plastic. Like you can see some air bubbles and things going on the inside, but you know what? I think it's gonna be fine. For what it is and the use of this thing, I'm not worried about it. But it looks good. Here's the little keychain, so if you decide you want to do that, I guess you could use this on anything. Just screw it into whatever you want. Here is Boo inside of this volleyball thing, which actually looks fantastic. Kind of looks like a beehive, but it's screen accurate with all the line work. Like, it's carved into it. This is really nice. It has like a pearlescent finish, which is interesting, but a lot of airbrushed colors going on here. So like right around the seams, it has like a darker color. This is really nice, man. I am surprised that they put that much effort into the detail, especially of Boo inside of the ball. This is really good. All right, let's move on. We got the hair itself. Okay, the hedgehog portion of this hair is pretty intense, man. So similar to what we saw before, which this is honestly, the KW Studios is a lot more in line with what you would normally see through shfiguarts, I think. This version from the previous one that I've reviewed, it does have ball joints and it's segmented, which is nice. It has this very like swooped version. It all looks kind of together. It's beautiful. I like this. This is totally different. This has like a totally different, I just said that twice because I'm a big stupid man. This set has a lot more airbrushing. It seems to be even more of a matte finish. The hair is all sculpted in much more unique ways, like all these swooping edges and stuff. This is really cool. I'm a big fan of this. It has a very solid feel, so hopefully that is nice when it's actually put on him. Still segmented. It rotates actually easier because the hair is all like sculpted in a way that it's kind of out of the way. In a way that it's out of the way. Here you go. So we got this one where he's, I mean, obviously you could use this for whatever you want, but it's supposed to be that he's like shooting this thing out, right? Is that how my brain remembers things? Sculpt work is maybe some of the best I've seen in third-party stuff. Like, look at the mouth, look at the tongue texture, the paint work. They're really treating this like professionals. There's no sloppy paint work around the edge of the hair. This might be one of the best sets you can get. And you get this one, which is pretty classic. You gotta have this, I think kind of an iconic scene too, right? But this is pretty standard with a lot of Dragon Ball figures. You gotta have some side-eye. And this one, is this when he does the ghosts? I don't remember. But this, I like this. Again, it's all the same stuff, right? So the beautiful paint work, all the details all the way down into the mouth. Like, look at that. There's a little bit of yellow I can see on his cheek, but I can't see that when I'm just looking at it. It's only when it's in the camera. But the edges of the hair to the skin is perfection. And sometimes even shfiguarts can't hit lines that well. You get this face, which you definitely need to have. It's that cocky boy who he thinks he's gonna be Boo. Okay, like there's a good chance he could have, but then he just got too cocky and let Boo do his thing, and bad decisions were made. And you get this one where he's a bit more angry. He's kind of fed up. He's got I guess, because there's two of them in there. They're double guessing whether they should have let Boo power up or whatever it was that happened. It was a long time ago, okay? It was a lot longer for me to watch that show than it was for most of you, probably. This beat up face is spectacular. I love this. Oh my God. The sweat dripping down, the hash marks for the bruised up, scuffed up skin, the missing tooth. This is so screen accurate. I am loving this. My God, this company is definitely one to keep your eye on. I don't know if they've released stuff prior to this, but my goodness, this is definitely one of the most competitive brands, I'm gonna say right now, for third-party stuff. Like, this is really, really good. Now, the only thing that I would say is missing here are any different hands. So if you have Gotenks, just as he was in the box, then the hands are the hands. That's it. You've got nothing else, which is what you would get with the KW Studio. So here are the head sculpts that were included for the Super Saiyan 3. Great options. They look really, really good. These are way more unique and diverse. So I think, as much as I love what this guy's doing, and I will always buy his products, this is probably the superior item. The colors there's better contrast with the hair to the face. This is really, really nice. Now, one of the kits that you could also get allows you to turn him into his default form, which is great. And you just got like 3 face plates, pretty simple, but really, really nice. Again, that's kind of like the only place you can get that. But it came with alternate hands. I don't remember how they were packaged up, so I will leave the link to this review at the end of this one. But you got 2 thumbs up hands when you bought one of these kits, and you got the middle fingers when you bought one of these kits as well. So if I were you, which one would I buy? I mean, I bought both of them. If they both came out at the same time, that's still a hard decision to make because of the extra hands, which are fun. But this, with the accessory options, I think this is the superior thing. Hey man, I'm sorry. I really love your stuff still. Don't feel bad. These are still great. This is just new and shiny. So that's how our human brains work. There we go. Look at that thing. That is an absolutely stunning setup. Compared to the old one, which was certainly longer, but this new one with the airbrushing, the gradients and stuff, this is really, really nice. Very solid joints here, but they're easy to move. Yeah, I really, really love this set. Fantastic. Now, obviously, there's a little bit of difference here between this beat up face and then you have a non-beat up body, but look, what are you gonna do? Now we need people to make Kid Goten and Trunks. Why don't we have that? If you wanna see the review of this set, then click the top link there. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.